Now, this is a picture of what firefighters found when they arrived at that fire. Smoke billowing into the air and flames consuming the inside of the home. Good afternoon and thanks for joining us in this special edition of 4 News Now. I'm Derek Dice.
And I'm Kirsten O'Connor. 2 children ages 7 and 9 died in that fire early this morning. The fire started in the Millwood home just east of Millwood Park around 2:45, and it was just 7 blocks from the fire station.
Marissa Rio is near that home tonight. And Marissa, you talked with a neighbor who woke up to the dad of those boys pounding on her door.
Yes, Derek. So I spoke to the woman who lives over here to the right. She says she woke up to the father banging on her door. He was frantically trying to get the boys out of the house, but he couldn't break into their room window. Now, as you see behind me, the entire front of the house is burned down, and disaster response is here. They just put up that fence, and they're currently boarding up all of the windows.
Came back over and banged on my door again and yelled fire. I opened up the door and I saw flames coming out of the window in the front of the house.
As the flames continued to take over the house, the father was running around yelling, "My kids are in there. My kids are in there."
I saw the flames and it was just a matter of seconds where you heard a pop, 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 and then just whoosh, and the flames were coming out the roof.
Spokane Valley Fire Department received the call just before 3 this morning. Firefighters were at the house in a matter of minutes.
When we arrived on scene, we saw extensive fire coming from that house. At that point, we took an offensive stance and we actually went in. We had heard reports of 2 people inside at that time, so we went in. We did make a search at that point.
That's when firefighters found the 2 young kids. They brought them out and did CPR on each child for 45 minutes. Unfortunately, the 2 boys did pass away.
It hits the community hard, and it hits our guys hard too. This is personal for them. They take their job very seriously, and having a situation like this where they respond and have to deal with the worst of the worst. They trained for it, but obviously it's going to be very difficult on everybody, and our hearts this morning are going to be with the family having to deal with this tragedy.
The father and a firefighter were both slightly hurt. Both were taken to the hospital. 2 dogs were also killed.
I spoke with another neighbor here, and he says he remembers the boys riding their bikes around the neighborhood. Sinatra said it was just a few days ago that she walked over and asked them to turn their music down. That was unfortunately the last time she saw them. Now, the cause of fire is still under investigation, but we'll update you with any new information as soon as it becomes available. Reporting in Millwood, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.